Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio July 25, 2022. You may find that you have a very strong physical will at this time. Once you get fired up to go somewhere, there will be very little chance that anyone else can stop you. People may often accuse you of being lazy or always wanting to take the easy way out, but this time is different. You should feel fired up and ready to move. The only thing that might get in the way of your steamrolling presence would be the sensitivity of your or someone else's emotions. You might be in the mood to plan a special evening with your significant other today. You may have troubles keeping your mind on work as you look forward to some intimate time. If you are single right now, it could be a good day to be a little bold. Maybe there is someone you have been interested in. Today you should be able to connect with them in a fun, playful way. This is a good time to embrace some new friendships. Over the past weeks, you have probably been introduced to several people. You might discover that you share common ground with these people. Work at developing relationships with people who share your views on life. You might want to hold a party at your house and invite these new friends. Or you could have fun scheduling an outing such as a round of golf, tennis, or a basketball match. Today you might decide to host an impromptu party, and a lot of merry, jovial, and interesting people could attend. You'll have a lot of fun and blow off a lot of steam, and feel pleasantly exhausted when it's over. Don't hesitate, go for it. The only problem, a member of your household might be tired and not up for too much noise. Try to make certain everyone keeps their voices down, and don't play any loud music. Family and friends feel especially drawn to you and are paying you a great deal of attention. If you've been intending to renew old friendships or resolve a dispute, but didn't know how to go about it, now is the best time to cast aside your misgivings and go ahead. You will be welcomed and forgiven, and glad that you took the first step. The first thing you should do is listen. Sure, you're the kind of person who likes to jump right in and solve everyone's problems, but make sure you have the whole story before you start doling out advice. Aware of being able to get plenty of attention from admirers. Wherever you are, the looks you catch from others now and then are obvious and direct. Opportunities for romance are available, but don't overdo it. Be selective, for despite the many chances for romance, disappointment still causes heartache. Do your best to keep things light and fun-loving today. This sort of energy will be sorely needed considering the incredible intensity that is likely to kick up on a day like today. You may find that other people are saying things that are quite unexpected, and you may be surprised at the events that transpire as a result. Try not to get too bogged down by other people's negative attitudes and clashing opinions. Take care that you don't become too involved with harmful gossip. This can be a challenge for some personalities, and with the added energy of this day, it can be very difficult. Consider the time and productivity that you give away by doing this. Try to keep your focus on your own life, and what you need to do there. This is certain to be more satisfying for you than chatting about the lives of other people. You can always walk away when conversations take on a gossiping slant. Wow, something has definitely gotten into you, because you are looking gorgeous. It is more than just the new clothes or makeup that you may have invested in recently. You have an inner confidence and glow that is quite noticeable. If you are currently involved with someone special, expect to be swept off your feet tonight. If there isn't a significant someone in your life, keep your eyes open today. As you walk down the street, you are bound to receive admiring glances. One of those glances you might want to return. 3 days after Mars left your career sector, the remaining planets are all working to slow things down, especially from the manic or high-pressured pace of previous months. Over the course of the next 21 days, all three will one by one turn retrograde and are already applying the brakes. This makes the work-life balance of recent days not only timely but a lot easier to listen to, with the moon's return to a playful part of your chart reminding you that life can't be all work and no play. The moon not only returns for its only visit to your romantic sector during your birthday month, but just as the spirit of romance and adventure has been surging all week. Today's romantically charged lunar vibes will add to this, while here for the next 2 days is destined to get the weekend off to a romantically charged start. Our eyes in the sky. A connection between the Moon and Neptune could bring strange dreams your way tonight, but try not to read too much into them. Any messages that come through will likely be too convoluted to unpack. In the early morning, the Moon trines Saturn in Gemini, helping to regulate our instincts. Both Saturn and the Gemini Moon are oriented to justice, and in trine to each other, Saturn curbs the Moon's affinity for ruminating over choices but failing to commit to one. At this time, we easily tackle responsibilities by determining urgency and priority. This aspect perfects while some of us are still asleep, so our dreams may aid us in making decisions, guiding us to obvious conclusions through symbolism. In waking life, we might receive sound advice from elders or bosses, those who have developed more experience having been in the game longer. The Gemini Moon forms a supportive aspect to Saturn early this morning, helping us set structures around our professional and romantic goals. However, a harsh aspect to healing asteroid Chiron a short time later threatens to challenge our energy level. The balance you keep between your responsibilities and self-care is an important theme today, so you need to make sure you're checking in with yourself often to avoid tiring yourself out. This gains further traction when an unbalanced aspect to unpredictable Uranus throws a wrench in our plans, leaving us scrambling to hold things together. Venus forms an off-putting aspect to hazy Neptune, and confusion could manifest in romantic partnerships as well. Keep your guard up against overly charismatic people right now, because there is a chance you could be taken for a ride if you fall too hard for charm over substance. Though the day may feel like it's filled with uncertainty, fluctuations in energy, and confusion, things clear up this evening when the Moon shares a supportive connection to Mars. You'll likely feel motivated to work on a passion project or even spend a little one-on-one time under the sheets, but try not to stay up too late. We are likely to feel touchy or embarrassed, and from the current vantage point, all roads lead to failure. Why are we focusing on the negatives? Well, often it can be easier to relinquish control and have someone else make the difficult choices. That way, if situations go sideways, the blame can't fall back on us. Although we want to absolve ourselves of the decision-making process, we are not being allowed to get away with it now, which creates frustration and stress. This is a lesson in self-ownership. Yes, the threat of failure is unpleasant, but so is living a life that others have designed for you.